So far, we talked about scenarios that we can conjoin conditions together using an operator. And sometimes we can conjoin conditions together using OR operator to avoid repeated code. Now let's take a look at this code example. Here we have an if and else if structure, and the body of the if and else if is the same. We have a single line of code repeated across these branches. This is a clue for us that we may be able to conjoin these two conditions together using OR operator. And let's quickly take a look at the functionality or behavior of this code. Starting from the top, the program checks if day of week equal to 6 or not. When this condition is true, the program proceeds the body of if statement and it prints it's the weekend. However, since we are within the conditional branches, as soon as one condition turns to true, the program skips all the rest of the conditions, and therefore it doesn't even bother checking whether day of week is equal to 7 or not. However, when the if condition is false, then the program proceeds to the next condition or next branch, and it's an else if. It checks the condition of the else if, whether day of week is equal to 7 or not. When this condition turns to true, the program prints it's the weekend. And finally, when both of the if and else if condition evaluates to false, the program skips the body of them and then does nothing. As we discussed, I went ahead and conjoined these two conditions together using OR operator. Now we can see that we don't have any repeated code across the branches and our code is shorter and simpler. Now let's quickly take a look at the functionality of this new improved version and make sure that we haven't accidentally changed the functionality. However, if day of week equal to 6 is false, then the program proceeds to check the second condition. It checks whether day of week is equal to 7 or not. If this condition is true, again, the whole conjunction will evaluate to true and the program proceeds to the body of if statement and it prints it's the weekend. However, if day of week equal to 6 is false, then the program proceeds to check the second condition. It checks whether day of week is equal to 7 or not. If this condition is true, again, the whole conjunction will evaluate to true and the program proceeds to the body of if statement and it prints it's the weekend. However, when both of these conditions are false, meaning when day of week is not equal to 6 and it's not equal to 7, then the program skips the body of if statement and it moves to the next line and there's nothing, so the program does nothing. So the functionality stays exactly the same as the original code. Similar to the concept of short-circuit evaluation with AND, we have short-circuit evaluation with OR. However, there's a big difference. And the difference is that when conditions are conjoined using OR operator, as soon as the program figures out that one condition is true, it stops checking the rest of the conditions and considers the result of the conjunction as true. So for example, here in this example, if program evaluates that day of week is equal to 6 and when day of week is equal to 6, so when this condition evaluates to true, the program does not even bother checking the second condition and it prints it's the weekend.